The British government is scanning all internet devices hosted in the UK, and this story is about the United Kingdom's National Cyber Security Center (NCSC), basically doing port scans across the internet looking for open devices, and then they will contact the owners, residential or commercial, to notify them that they have this device available to the internet. The interesting thing about this story is on our Discord server, we had, which link in the description, feel free to come and join us here at Discord. We had posted, one of the channels we have in our Discord server is for article ideas. And this article got posted, I think, half a dozen times with everybody saying, oh, what do you think about this, Peter? This is terrible. And Peter defending it, which kind of perplexed all of us. So we're going to put him on the spot and make him defend it to us now on today's Not So Critical Update. All right, okay. Peter, defend yourself. Why is this good? It feels like an invasion of privacy. Like, how is this different than the government coming to inspect whether I left my oven on and telling me that?
No, because they're not coming inside your house. They're just checking your front door.
Oh, but they literally are coming inside my house. They are entering through my router.
Yeah, they're jiggling the front doorknob to see if it's open, so if they could come in or not.
And if it is open, they say, knock, knock, as the door is open. Hey, is anyone home? Hello, hello. Here's a note. You left your door open. Not going to close it, but like, here you go.
Yeah, because they can't physically close it. Well, first of all, that would be illegal. And second of all, they don't have the technical capability to. But if I had left my door open, like multiple times across several weeks, and I found a note from the local police saying, hey, you left your door open every day, I'd be quite grateful. Genuinely. If I found it in my bed or like taped to my bedroom wall, that would be a little bit creepy.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Because the analogy or the metaphor is flawed.
As they always are. I don't think we've ever had a decent analogy on this show.
That's not true. The credit card with the debit card with a pin was a perfect analogy from last week.
Okay,
all right. So here's the big problem. How do they know who I am?
How do they know who to notify?
Oh, they don't. They send it to the owners of the IP block, not to the
to the ISP.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ooh.
Okay.
It's not swinging.
Yeah, that would be creepy. Okay, that would be creepy.
Okay, and then number 2, this is an equally bad situation. Is where are they storing the data that they have found, right? Because I can run the same thing on Shodan. Now, it is very different if I use a port crawler like Shodan, just one time, look at it, and then close it, versus looking at it and then storing it in a database.
Well, to be fair.
Oh,
thank you. God, you took your time there, guys.
So impatient.
To be fair, Shodan aren't crawling it on the fly. They're crawling the internet and storing
cached as well. Is Shodan a government entity?
No, but they're a private entity. They're
much better.
So that's much worse.
Way better.
Yeah, John, I think you just convinced me to change sides on that. I can't believe that to you. That's your entrenched position. I'm like, oh wait, I think John made a good point. He's totally wrong.
But Shodan is an amazing tool. Like,
they still have the data. They're still
so I could do the same thing if I had the infrastructure.
You could do. Actually, there's tools you could do it with a home router that you could scan.
But it would take
the whole internet in minutes. No, it doesn't take that long. It genuinely doesn't take that long these days.
So,
there's
John,
some very, very clever tools out there. Which very
how does saying I could do this? How is that an argument against the government doing it?
Because the government is storing this data. They have to be.
But you could be also.
Okay, I'm an individual.
And that's fine for you? I don't know. I think I just changed sides.
Holy fuck. Are you kidding me?
You convinced me that Peter's right. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Ah,
I don't see what's bad. Okay, so
why don't you
my
gloat some more,
counter-question
Peter?
is what's bad about this? Pizza, please, first of all. And what is bad about this? What if that analogy of the policeman walking past my front door and seeing it open all the time and leaving me a note, I think is a good analogy. Actually, it's pretty accurate. Like, they're doing their job. They're trying to keep the neighborhood safer. And even if he was writing down on a notepad, that information is not useful if I then fix it. It's historically it's not true anymore. It's no longer true.
I don't like any government mass surveilling its citizens. And this is a form of mass surveillance.
Which was how I read
No.
the article initially.
It is mass surveillance. They are storing this data. That's a guarantee. Even, you know what? I'll go as far and say, even if they claim they're not storing the data, they fucking are storing the data. The UK is one of the worst offenders when it comes to
I don't know if that makes it
spying
any
on
worse
their
or
own
not.
and foreign citizen or foreign peoples. So yeah, it does make it worse. It makes it way worse. They just have this database. They just have this database of vulnerable endpoints. Like, who are you?
It's not. No, but maybe if they were storing it and not telling people about it and then using it for something, but what they're actually doing is trying to let the people know that they're vulnerable.
But that's what they're saying to the public. They're saying, yeah we will help you.
It does happen.
90%, and then the 90% of people that fucking ignore the email or the letter that comes in the mail from their ISP are going to be like,
you can't, dude. So you can't say
no.
This is
you
terrible
have to have a
because
healthy
people ignore
dose of
it.
skepticism. You have to have a healthy dose of skepticism when talking about mass surveillance from a major government like the UK.
I hear what you're saying.
So how about this?
On me, and it's audio.
You have a problem, Peter?
All right, I can hear clicks now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's back. Sorry, it was just John ranting anyway. After it was,
the NCSC.
I know you feel very strong.
You know what? Are we connected?
I know you feel very strongly about this, John. So.
We are, but I think Peter's delayed.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Peter.
Peter, you're a bit slow. Oh, yeah, that's like a second.
All right.
Wow.
Anyway.
We'll try to keep going. The NCSC is not doing this altruistically. I have a hard time believing that the purpose of this program was to provide the public service of identifying these security risks and letting them know. More likely, they were scanning ports for some other reason, probably looking for terrorists or child porn, which absolutely exists, I know. And then realized, either got caught or thought like, oh, we could also do this other thing to soften for PR. I feel like there's gotta be more to this.
100%.
Am I still lagging?
Just talk. Just go. You're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So I don't believe that, partly because I've worked with the NCSC before, and I think that they're as dodgy as the police are. In fact, so they're not perfect. They're not angels, but I think they do go. Their mission is to make the internet more secure in the UK, and
so is the NSA.
I believe them. But the NSA is to make the government to protect the country, and they do that through. They have very different ways of doing that. That when the NCSC, this is a press release on the NCSC website. They could get caught and just deny it if they were being a shadowy.
No, they don't need to deny it because they get to just PR. They just PR their landing like this. Like this is classic.
Look, here's what. I think they will be doing this anyway, right? The government's going to be scanning the internet because A, it's really easy to do, and like you say, everybody's doing it. B, private organizations are doing it very effectively and putting up data, like selling access to search engines which allow you to do this kind of thing anyway. So, they could just go and use Showdown if they wanted to. And 3C, whatever it is, they're doing what Showdown isn't, which is that they're trying to actually make things better. the fact that they're going out and telling people to the best of their ability, you've got a problem with your device, you should fix it, is what makes this not a shadowy government organization.
Okay, you know what, Peter? Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
As a UK citizen, is it legal for you to mass port scan?
Yeah. Yeah. I think
You are
so.
allowed to do that?
Probably. I genuinely don't know. I think so, yeah. I mean, I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be. But
Well, I just
I'm
know
not
that
liar,
some places in America, I don't believe it's legal.
Oh, I don't actually know. I kind of assumed it wasn't, but you know.
And I know some countries hard no on is it allowed to mass scan. Specifically, you cannot scan for open ports. It's considered malicious. So my question then would be, is it legal in the UK? If the answer is yes, okay, fair enough. If the answer is no, now I'm fucking fuming.
Yeah. If it's no, you're really looking for reasons to be annoyed here, and I get that because you feel so strongly about it.
Hey, that's what I do. That's what we have to do. We have to question the government. You can't just sit there and take it.
Yeah, you're right. I think that's a great thing to do. Let's see.
And they reference in the story that their mission is to lead the cybersecurity for the country, and I can see, their primary mission may be to do this for the good of the cybersecurity of the country. Almost certainly they're working with some other agency with less altruistic motives. But I guess to me, the best part of this, or the most, maybe the weirdest part of this, is to see Peter act as such a apologist for government surveillance.
I resent that that characterization, but if that's how you want to see it, then fine.
Although I guess you're pro EU, you're pro British government. Like, wow, Peter's really into like government regulation.
For a certain see that's very.
So I just want to point out something that Peter totally dodged the fucking question. So I did some live research, and it is illegal to port scan in the UK.
Damn, John's coming hard.
Wow.
Gonna jump through the screen.
But it's okay for the UK government every fucking time with the Europeans, I swear to God. But it's okay for the UK. It's okay for the European governments to do this, but it's not okay for citizens to port scan. Then it's malicious hacking tools. Bad. But if we do it, it's fine. We're there to protect you. You have nothing to worry about. Just don't question us. Not okay.
Where are you seeing that it's illegal?
On
a Wired article?
No, not a Wired.
We're gonna just do it like start shuttling URLs back and forth and do it live. Let's pick up this conversation on our Discord server. You should come check it out. We get into lively discussions like this all the time. And I will note we did cross 300 subscribers. I think we're at like 312 right now. So this close to 400. Make sure that if you're watching the show, enjoy it, like and subscribe, and we will continue the conversation on our Discord server.